Seriously, one thing, if it wasn't for bad luck, I swear, one thing after another. Bad luck. It's just like a bad dream sometimes. And I'm in the dream. Oh God. I had to switch. I was on the surface. I was on the surface too, and I had to take off, unhook the I had to take off the tower and hook up the Sony laptop, because everything is configured on the Sony, and I hooked up the hey Fred, my brother. How you doing, man? Thunder. I remember you, brother. How you doing, man? Well, I'm doing now because I figured what I was doing. And once you figure that part out, then everything is good. But first you gotta know the rules. Rodney Jones. First you gotta know the rules of everything. And then once you know the rules, then everything works good for you. But if you don't know the rules, then everything is, well, you know how it is. You just gotta figure everything out first. No naked women. That's a different show. My show is a little bit classier, only a little bit. Beautiful day outside. Little bit too nice to go outside and pick up trash. But if you want to keep up with the Joneses, I gotta go outside and put my 2 cents in. So yeah, I'm gonna go outside after lunch and pick up the kids'. They're not even my kids, and I'm gonna go outside and pick up everybody else's trash. But it's a nice day, so why not, right? Just go do it. Hey Jack, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You can see me okay and hear me okay. Hopefully. Yeah. Had a I try to schedule this this show. But boy, I had a whole bunch of people on, felt like a half an hour ago, but I couldn't get my volume. But everything was configured for Facebook yesterday. I was farting around on Facebook, feeling it out because other people was on YouTube and Jerry was on, and I didn't want to step on his show because that's what we do. And I went on Facebook and I had to configure this turret, my new camera, onto Facebook's rules, and that was kind of, I had to jump through some new hoops. But right now is okay. Everything is going good. How are you all doing? What's going on? What's going on in your neighborhood? I threw Nico a link. He was he was he was helping me out earlier. Hey Bob, I'll throw you a link. You're a nice mammal. What do you mean by that, Kevin? Why you want to be mean? I'm not being mean. Just getting you before you get me. I know you, Bob. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Seriously. Okay. There you are. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Here you go. There you go. Oops. Bob. Nico. Mr. Cooper, where are you? You're everywhere, Bob. I know that. Nico, I had a good visit yesterday. Had a real good visit with my son. Pretty fun. And my daughter had a good visit with my daughters. Well, always fun seeing them. Makes me happy. Yeah. You know. Yeah, I guess you got to be a dad to appreciate what I'm talking about. Yep, I'm just inviting people at random. There we go. There we go. I think that's pretty good right there. I was gonna. I'll invite Alan. He's been pretty busy lately, but we'll see what he can do. There we go, buddy. Yeah, maybe we can get Bob Cooper in. Been a beautiful day here in Kentucky. Very nice. Very nice day outside. The geese are out swimming around, having a good time. Almost, I'm almost ready. Almost ready to go swimming. I think maybe by the end of the month, it should be a little bit warm enough to to go try it out. Hopefully, we'll we'll see what happens. Not I'm not I'm not making no promises, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not making no bets or no dares, but we'll we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh heck. Yeah, you guys try to support each other. Hey Fred, everybody needs new subs. Yeah, Three Brothers. He's a pretty good sized YouTuber. He has very good different kinds of contents throughout his channels. I belong to everybody that comes to my channel. I belong to their channel also. So yeah, it's always good to check out everybody. Men, women. I don't sub to children. You get it. My content is different than for them, so there's no need to cater to them. So I don't. Especially the other day, I invited this one channel to come on my channel, and this mother came on. I'm sorry, Kevin, but your channel is not suitable for my taste. So she declined my invite. So I told her that, hey, I understand that's no problem. So yeah, that's, everybody has different tastes and different roads for their channel. My path is like Western men that want to go to the Philippines and that are interested in Philippine men. That are interested in going to the Philippines and having fun, traveling, going to Asia and everything. So it depends on your journey and it depends on your route. Wow, look what we have here today. Popeye is the new, or what and what does that make you? I want to check by the
Can you hear me?
community. Yeah, but hey, buddy.
Sorry, I had technical difficulties.
Oh gosh, you got it. I understand what you're talking about, buddy. Let the people know that Popeye is the new sheriff. Well, who was the old sheriff of the PIX Pat community? This
Hey, how's everybody doing?
well,
Shellback, what's going on? Mike, Freddie, Fred, Three Brothers, what's going on? Koopa, Bob Koopa, Ed Lippett, God bless you, brother. Jones, Miller, what's going on, Thunder?
yeah. Yeah. So is Popeye gonna ride around in a wooden pony? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Shellback. Now I'm disappointed. You called me Nico. Really? I just got used to your name. What's my real name, Shellback?
Heck.
I'll let you call me that. Go ahead.
Huh.
Shellback's got a special name for me.
Oh, does he really? Yeah, you know, I think everybody should just mind their own business. I think that's pretty good. Everybody should just waddle in their own backyard instead of people waddling in somebody else's backyard. People should just play in their own backyard and not worry about what somebody else is doing in their own backyard. I don't go in somebody else's backyard and urinate in somebody else's backyard. So that's what I think. I think everybody should just mind their own P's and Q's and just go about their own business.
And you know what? I agree. I think I think society is more like a bunch of dogs. I mean, I hate to use that as an example, but a bunch of dogs, and then you got the dogs that stay, they stay in their yard and they protect what's theirs. But then again, you have the dogs that go smelling around shit they shouldn't be smelling, and of course,
I don't want no dog. I don't want no dog go around sniffing my ass. You know what I mean? Shit.
And again, it's going to be, we call them strays.
I mean, except if it's a female, then that's different. But I don't want no dude go around sniffing my crotch. You know what I mean? So
then you got your strays. You'll end up having your strays. The strays are the people that are going around, and then they just have, they're entitled. They're going to.
If I have somebody snooping around my yard, I'm gonna blow a hole right through the window.
What I wouldn't do.
So don't come in my yard because that's trespassing even in Kentucky, and we got a couple of cannons that has a name for trespassers, and we get signs. There's a sign on trees and on our fence that says no trespassing. So please don't come in people's property and try to be a sheriff, okay? Because this is private property. So please, let's mind your own business and just worry about what's in your own yard.
Hey, Philippine Brown, how are you? Always good to see you on here.
All these do-gooders.
They go Shellback. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ooh.
No,
there's only one big dog on this channel, and that's me.
Who's this, Fred? No, it's
hello, everyone.
What's going on?
Living the life and loving it.
Good,
hey, brother.
Yeah, I got to always try and hop on and show some love to Big Kev when he extends me the welcome like that.
Hey, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
I always give my hand out, Yeah. I to everybody, I have no prejudice in my backyard. I hate
everybody
to come in.
He's kind of helping me get my feet wet because I got some live shit planned for the community.
We need I help everybody. I help black people. I help Puerto Ricans. I help Jewish people. I don't care what you look like. You just treat me the same way as I treat you. You know, with respect.
Kev, I'm green. I just got on a black jacket.
You know, we are all green. You know, we are all green. One time, well, talk about green right there, Jolly Green.
Hey, Jerry, we see you out there, big Philippine bone.
Hey, Bob.
All right. Hey, Miss Barong, how are you guys? We have a lady online today. It's always a pleasure to have new, new people on here. Just be polite. Be polite, please.
Yep. Even we're having a lot new different kinds of people coming on my show.
I'll make sure I don't pick my nose today, then.
There you go, brother. Easy on the nose picking and
hey, now don't be talking gross. I'm eating.
Hey, Bob, how you doing, brother?
I'm eating.
You guys,
so you keep your nasty ass.
Wow, we even have another celebrity in the house. How you doing, Jerry? That's you guys want to check out Jerry's channel. If you guys want to check out what he has very good content on his channel. Philippine Bound. He has, like, you want to know about marriage paperwork, coming to the Philippines, going to the Philippines, everything you want to know. He knows a little bit about everything. He's not a genius. He's not a scholar, but he's a hard-working person, and he tries hard. We all try hard, but none of us are geniuses. So yeah, everybody check out everybody's channel.
Yeah, everybody support each other's channel, guys. You know, check it out. If you don't like it, definitely you can always get away from it, but at least give it a shot and check out everybody's channel. Subscribe to each other, give each other some love, man. Come on.
Yeah, you could even go check out Popeye's channel. See what he has to offer. Or even you could go to Riff Raff channel and see what kind of contents they have.
Bob Cooper, how you feeling, Bob Cooper?
Oh, I'm good. I'm eating.
Good.
Wow, Bob, are you eating a snack, breakfast, lunch?
Triple
what are you eating?
Ham. Food,
I know your mom didn't make that for you. So did you get up and do it yourself?
Oh yeah.
I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you.
Oh yeah. Yep, I did.
Good for you, buddy. Hey, how's your weather in Southern California?
Hot.
I'm happy to hear it.
Hot and cold right now. It's frozen out.
Well, can you make up your mind? Is it hot or is it cold?
It's a little bit of both.
It's cold right now. A little bit of both. This morning,
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, we got a nice breeze.
Well, at least we don't do snow angels in our front yard.
Oh shit.
Well, you got to talk to Malcolm about that, or Tom.
I seen you out there in your little. I seen you out there in your little red suit.
Ho. Hey,
was it hard to get off the ground, Kevin? Was it?
What's that, buddy? I'm just glad that we got celebrities here.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola, America's family treat.
Hey! I'm a Pepsi man. I threw away Coca-Cola last week.
Well, you're stuck somewhere, aren't you?
Well,
Hey.
I kind of like RC.
Well, yeah, Robert Cooper Cola.
Robert Cooper Cola.
Is that like a mixture of Coke and Pepsi?
Yes.
Oh, no, it's a 7-Up product.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I mean,
I also
7-Up product. Yeah, it's a 7-Up product. I used to work for 7-Up.
For us poor people, I have to drink Sam's Club cola.
Yeah, well, we don't have Sam's Club right here. All we got is Walmart.
Well, hey, Sam's Club, Walmart, same thing.
Yeah,
same kind of cola.
Yeah.
Let's get with the program, Bob.
Hey, Kevin, out. Back off on those hydrocodones or whatever the hell you're popping, buddy.
But Costco cola, that's pretty good too, because it's affordable.
But go to the real stuff if you are,
Well, not all of us can make that kind of money, buddy.
Wow. What? Taking pills?
Well,
anybody could pop a pill. Just open your trap and swallow it.
Well, that's true, but some of those pills cost a lot of money, And you got to go to a doctor to get those pills too. You just don't get them like at free will.
No, you don't.
I mean, you can't go to your happy drug store and just get one.
No, yeah, I can. Yeah, these ain't my pills. I'm just borrowing them.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This ain't my name, that ain't my name,
Oh my God. Well, Bob, please don't go to people's houses and like when you go to a party and go in their medicine cabinet. Don't do that no more. And check out what they have in their medicine cabinet.
Well,
that's against the law, you know that.
I'm scared of the doctors, and I know what I need, so I just say, "Hey, anybody got any extras out there?" And yeah,
they don't have
full bottles,
Well, please just check the expiration date when you do that.
No, they're brand new. This one right here is what does that say on there? I can't see it.
Well, do some of them say for animal use?
Lyrica, $500 right here.
Yeah, I know. I believe you too.
And the thing is I get them for free now.
Okay. Well, take as needed.
Yep, 5 a day. Hey, it's a real if your feet start vibrating.
Well, as long as you're not levitating, that's pretty good.
No, I got gout when I was working. Had military boots on, for 5-6 days at a time and shit.
Oh shit.
And I fucking got gout bad, man. Yesterday was the worst day of my life.
I got a friend of mine. He's a Tongan, and he's a big person. Maybe my size. Not as handsome. Not as
I got
handsome.
brand new clothes for you, Kevin. I'll send them to you.
I appreciate that. Do I have to give you my
I know this guy, he's a millionaire, and the thing is
he's a good guy.
He's gonna send me all his clothes because he had to go to that doctor to get his belly stapled or whatever so he could lose weight.
Oh yeah.
And he wears size 50 in the pants. Well, did. And,
okay.
and he has like 4 or 5 X shirts, and they're all nice, brand new shit. And I said, "Fuck yeah, I'll take it all, man. I got a sewing machine right there. I could sew them up a little bit, you know, if I have to."
Cool.
And I said, "Hell yeah, I like those extra large clothes. I got friends that are big too." So, yeah, I told him just to send me a care package, and he could pay for the shipping too.
Just because he can afford it, or
Well, no, he gave all his stuff to his nephew, and his nephew's a real good friend of mine, and he makes more money than I do, so it's only right that he pays for shipping, you know.
Don't take advantage of people though. Just appreciate what he does though.
Well, it's like Nico. He was supposed to show up for my dinner date at Wasted Chef, but he got stuck with some bimbo over there in the Philippines on some island in a storm.
No. You got half of that right.
Well,
no.
What half? The Nico or the bimbo?
The bimbo.
Well,
okay. Well, the girl. What happened was
pesos, you know, for that dinner I paid for him, you know.
No. This is what happened. Okay, this is what happened. And this is the truth. I mean, Ren. I wish always Ren was online because he. Well, again, it's. I'm an honest person. I never lie. What happened was they did tell me that you were leaving, and I said I'm going to try to make it, but I'm not there. I'm actually somewhere else. So she had suggested that she's like, hey, would you like to go somewhere you haven't been? I said, well, as long as it's not expensive, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can find. And when we finally got there is when I heard the news. But I really wanted to make it. But again, I didn't really think you were leaving because I asked him, is he really leaving? Is he really leaving? He goes, well, he said he's leaving tomorrow. So I was like, okay. But I did tell him to tell you. I did really tell him to tell you.
Ain't going to get it. Oh, so you got stuck on what island?
No, it wasn't an island. It was in Bogu. It was in a province to the north.
Wow.
It's like 3 hours away from Cebu.
Was that 3 hours walking or taxi?
No, that was 3. That was on a bus.
A bus?
Yeah, because the province is.
What were you doing? I heard you got stuck in a flood.
Oh no! I mean, that's not including the weather. That was not including the weather.
And it was beautiful out. It was sunny in Cebu, and your weather.
We couldn't get in. Like we couldn't get no buses anywhere. And then if you try to get what it's called, you probably know what it's called. I can never pronounce it. It's called Vihaya.
Your guess is better than mine.
Yeah, a Vihaya is like those Volkswagen buses. They got the Volkswagen cars. They're used as taxis. You couldn't even get a Vihaya. It's like a just a little taxi that picks up where the buses when the buses are full. These guys come up and pick you up in one, like 12 people at one shot.
Oh, okay. So you took up 3 seats.
Yeah, so it takes 3 hours and 15 minutes to get there on the bus. You can make it in an hour and a half in a Vihaya, but they were always full. You could not get back because of the storm.
Well, how far can you get on 8 pesos a ride, man?
Oh shit, 8 pesos? No, this thing cost me to get there was this one was pretty pricey. This one was 150, 200 pesos because it had AC.
That ain't pricey, man. I used to give that for a 2-mile ride from the house to Ayala, actually, I gave 500 pesos, it only cost 200 for the taxi, and I give them 310,
let me tell you, I try to conserve as much as I could, baby, as much as I could.
Well, fuck, dude, you got a lot of money, I don't know what you spend over there to call it conserve, But,
well, no, I mean, I didn't have as much. Believe it or not, Bob, I really didn't because they stopped my Social Security in the beginning of November. So all the money that I had saved to do things there didn't work out for me. I ended up having to spend the savings. And then I called Social Security. They locked my account. I had to come back to Florida into the state. And you know what I mean? Oh no, brother. Let me tell you. I even called Manila. I called the embassy. I called the Social Security. I called the main number in Boston. I called the main number in the States, and they told me, unfortunately, they locked your case, so it has to be done in the office in Florida. I'm like, why? I'm in another country. I cannot. He goes, under any other circumstance, if they had not locked your case, then you could do it from Manila. This is an office in Manila. You could have done it.
SSI? Because if you're pulling SSI, you can't go to the Philippines.
No, I'm pulling SSDI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, SSI, that's a trapment there, but it's understandable, you know.
Why? What's SSI?
Well, also security income.
Yes, that means if you're hurt or disabled, you collect Social Security. That's what it is. Social Security, SSI. SSDI is a supplemental, which means I was injured, or not just injured, but I was injured in the war. So I have minimal like ability to do things. So they give me supplemental. I can still work a part-time like I do now for my boss, but I can't make over like a certain amount of money because they're supplementing me income, and I'm not retired. When I retire, they give me the full amount.
Okay, wait a second. You got me lost there. Okay, I know for a fact that if you were injured in the military, you get a check from that, right?
Yeah. Do I collect from it? Yes, I got a disability from the military. Yes.
Okay, it's like $1,900 a month, right?
Yes, mine's is like 21.
Okay, $2,100 a month, and then you get SSDI, and that's what, $700 a month.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And you couldn't make it on that in the Philippines.
No. That's not. No. Because remember, I also have a house. I bought a house in Florida. I still got 2 car payments, and I still have 2 children that I take care of.
Oh, you're maxed out. Okay.
Exactly. See, and I stretched my dollar a little too far because, again, this is learning experience. You know, I didn't need the car. I could have lived off the freaking scooter. Remember, I went to the Philippines, Bob, and when I went to the Philippines, you all know there's either 2 ways you're going to learn from this Philippines. You're either going to learn how to live with less, or you're going to appreciate all you have and be greedy, and how to live with more. I actually am from a country that's just like Philippines, Puerto Rico, and I learned. It gave me a wake-up call when I returned. I came back home, Bob and Kev, and I was like, what the fuck do I need all this shit for? Look at me. But the house, of course, is an asset that'll give my kids, you know, forever. It'll get. I rent it out, so it'll always give my kids something. But I had bought 2 cars, Bob, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck do I need? Now I got 2 car payments. I can afford them, but that's $800 with insurance a month. You see what I'm saying? So automatically, I'm like, what the fuck do I need? Excuse my language. What the fuck do I need 2 cars for when every other day?
And why don't you get rid of the car and keep the Hummer?
Oh no, I got two Hondas. I got a truck that I don't even use. I use it every other day because I feel bad. I can't do the Hummer. I'd rather spend it on a Hummer. I'd rather save money and spend it on a Hummer.
Well, you could live in the Philippines for I'd say less than $2,000 a month. That's your $1,900 check. You know, good.
Well, let me tell you.
See what happened, okay, with me and my girl. It was a fallout from day one, okay. And I said, well, I told Ren, I said, why don't you find me a place down by you, or where Nico's at, you know, and that fancy place Nico's at.
Oh shit! I wish it was fancy.
And I said, shit, look at Nico. He's all alone. Shit, I wonder if he wants a roommate, because I'm looking for a place.
Yeah.
Just until I can get out of there, you know.
Well, it was
all paid for everything, man.
Well, I'll tell you, it was only that place was only all the 2 bedrooms were full. The Scott Savoy actually got that by luck because he ended up taking the place where I left in January. And Scott, Scott, a friend and subscriber, he took the apartment. And I'll tell you, if I get everything paid out, if I get rid of one of these cars and sell it on, a CarMax and sell it, and I go over there with $2,500 a month, you can live in a nice little 2-bedroom. I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to be there long enough. You know what I mean? And you can serve correctly. If you want to have some fun, go have some fun. You want to have a little lady, go have a little lady. Make it about me. Like the last time I went, I was so excited. You know how it is, guys.
Medium-sized lady.
You know how it is, guys.
Little lady. You just have a medium size.
Sentai's in the house.
Did you get 10?
Ren's in the house.
10.
Yeah, I was just gonna invite Sentai 7.
Well, Bob, you know what happened? Ren kept telling me. He kept saying, "Listen, slow down." Bob kept telling me, my neighbor, slow down. What happened was, I still conserved money and I still had fun, but I got caught at that moment, and I'm like, "Oh, I want to go here." You know how it is, guys. "Oh, I want to go there. Oh, it's not expensive to go here. It's not expensive to go here. Oh my God, it's cheap to go on a taxi." Next thing you know, I get slapped in the face November. No, the whole social thing got me, and then all of a sudden, Social Security kicked me in the face and said, "Hey, how you doing? I just want to let you know that unfortunately we had to stop your payments and say fuck you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." So all my savings that I had,
I'm throwing you a link.
All the savings that I had that would have been replenished from the Social Security every month, it would have been recurring. You know how that is, Bob. And I would have been okay, but they took it away from me. So my savings I had to use to pay the rent, the water, and the little things that I still got to do. But now when I go back, it'll be fixed. I will not have an issue for at least 3 to 4 years. I'll have to go back organized. And again, I'll have a physical done. All they wanted was, you know what they wanted, Bob and Kev? They wanted they wanted
you to have a place to
they wanted a medical
stamp, that stamp on your fucking paperwork or something.
Yeah, they wanted me to have a physical because my SSDI is because of the military. So they wanted me to go back to the VA, have it stamped, have them send verification of how fucked up I was, and that's it. But then when they locked the case, that's what happened. They locked the case and they're like, "No, you got to fix it now when you get there." I'm like, "How does that help me?" You know how they are. They screwed me every way they could.
Yeah, well, okay, you were only there 6 months, right?
No, I had to cut it short because of the Social Security, and then my condition got worse in the Philippines. I went to the hospital twice, and I had to come back in January.
Okay, what? Why did you have to go to the hospital?
Okay, I got injured in the military, so I have nerve damage on the left side of my face. And the nerve ended up getting worse to the right side of my face. So the doctors over there could not treat me, and they said it would be in my best interest to come back to the VA. So I said, "Well, I can go to the VA in Manila." But then all of a sudden, it happened in December. So all of a sudden, I put 2 and 2 together and said, "Listen, if I got to go fix my SSDI and I have to get this friggin' doctor stuff out of the way and be more prepared, I'd rather lose 2 months and come here and come home and get looked at and get all my paperwork and get cleared to make sure that this condition doesn't get any worse."
Yeah, I came. Let me tell you something about nerve work, man. Nerves, even in the face, man. You'll always feel it regardless of where you're at. Okay. There's nothing that they could do except prescribe you a pill, unless you can get into a nerve doctor where you want them to cut your face up. You don't want.
Well, they have to. Mine is different. The nerve shouldn't have traveled. My nerve should have stayed like the way it was. The doctor said that the nerve should not have been traveling to my right side. That's where the concern was. If it's affected, they're like, "Your left side's affected." I said, "Okay." He goes, "The affected." Huh?
Did it turn purple?
Sorry. Don't say that again.
Did your nerve, wherever it traveled, did it turn purple?
No, it got swollen. it got swollen. So it's like, you need to come in because that should not do that. He goes, I've been in not with those nerve doctors. He's like, I've been a doctor for 35 years. It's a rarity that it travels to the right, so you have to come in. So I said, well, I'm in the Philippines. He goes, well, you need to, it's not an emergency, but you need to finish up and make another date to go back or something because we need to evaluate you. So when I came into the VA, they gave me a CAT scan, they gave me EKG, they gave me MRI, they gave me everything, and they're like, "Why is it doing that?" See, they were more confused of why it was doing it more than that it was doing it. They're like, "It's not supposed to do that."
Yeah.
So they gave me they're gonna take a picture of my heart, and they said, unfortunately, we as doctors, you know how that is. We as doctors, we can't tell you what it is because we're also learning, what's happening to you. So we don't know how to fix it. So now I have to see a surgeon next week, and possibly get the tuck behind the ears because my face I can't control it. I have some good nerve damage.
Yeah,
Don't be telling everybody out there, Nico, that you're gonna avoid
the nerve damage.
damage on the side of your face, because and that's what Ren said. He said, "Oh, Nico's gun shy to go see anybody because his face." And I said, "Hey, his face looks fine to me. I seen up close-up pictures of you. You're fine. You're okay."
Well, it's friends like you and friends like Senta, when you found out, it was really tough for me because and you know how it is. It's just people judge you, at least in the United States. They judge you by the way you look, and of course I was already having a tough time because I'm like, I didn't go to the military like this, and it always made me like really emotional because I kept saying to myself, my mother did not have me for me to go to war and come back this fucked up, and that's all that kept staying in my head. And of course I keep forgetting I'm not in the United States. I'm in the Philippines.
Well, regardless of wherever you are, believe me, your face is fine. The girls know that you're fine, and only in the Philippines, of course.
Exactly, only in the Philippines. Yep.
In the Philippines is your heart. So,
and that's why everyone's like, why do you pick the Philippines to come? I'm like, because the Philippines accepted me with open arms. Whether it's people go like to say, like I see a lot of trolls say, yeah, they accept you with open arms because the money. Well, that's fine, regardless of what reason they have.
Money. It has nothing to do with the money. We got big hearts. We go over there. Of course, we got big pockets when we go over there, and the majority of us just throw it away like I did. I just gave it away, basically. I gave it to my girl, all of it,
Yeah.
And the thing is, with me over there, I gave her $1,300 American dollars a month, and she didn't know how to manage it. Rather say I know what she did. She paid off all the 400,000 pesos that she was indebted. We got that paid off, and but I wasn't. I wasn't doing nothing nasty to her. The first week I arrived there, but I was stuck there for 7 months. So long story short,
Yeah, I don't mind listening to the story.
We share everything that we got, and the Filipinos people, yeah, they all smile. And what I don't understand is why are they smiling so much?
Because you're so guapo, that's why.
Because you're good looking.
Damn it.
Thank you anyways. Yeah, well, the thing is, Nico, regardless if we know their language or not, you better learn some of that stuff because, believe me, they're not just laughing for the welfare of it. They're laughing at you because you're fat, you're ugly, depressing looking, and they can get away with it because you don't understand.
Hey,
True.
Hey, Bama, how you doing?
Like, you know, you said a good point. You like the other day I was watching, I was on Kevin's show, and there was this one subscriber. He was kind of like, in the beginning, I was like, you know, really, man, you're gonna really stick to that? And they were giving me nicknames, and then I said to myself, Jesus, have I not been called worse in the military? What does it matter to me? These guys, these characters online making names for me. I'm still going to sleep good in the morning, you know?
That. All you got to do is block them, you know? I mean, just avoid them with all that. You know,
that's what I do.
They're not going to be a plus to your show. Get rid of them.
They keep those trolls because they subscribe. That's one more person on their list, you know? The same with Sentai and Chica's channel. You know, they get more trolls than good people subscribers, you know. So it's just another number to them, you know.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay as long as it's good taste going on. But if it's a bunch of racial name calling and that type of stuff, you know, you really got to not look at that whatever they wrote because it's gonna piss you off.
Hey,
Scott. No, and you know what? I promised myself, Bob. I said I really did. I promised myself. I said, you know what? There's no way I'm going to allow anybody to get under my skin again. Never, because that's what they want. They want you to go and be under there. And you know, the hardest part, guys, was accepting the loss, but there was so much gained from it as well. I only looked at the loss. I'm like, oh my God, look at my face. You know, am I going to be able to function? Am I going to be able to eat okay? Is this going to affect me in life? You know, and as I should have listened to doctors, they're like, listen, that condition is from the neck up. It has nothing to do with your heart. It has, because I thought it was because of my heart, because people are like, oh, that's a stroke. And I'm like, no, it's not a stroke. They already told me it's not a stroke. So
and it's not Parkinson's, it's not Parkinson's, you know. You got anything more, man. And I got a lot more worse stuff happen to me versus going to the war or even the Philippines. I was born with a small penis, so.
Well, you can do something about that. You can get an enlargement.
Yeah, if I had your money, but I don't have your money. Well, I don't even have a girl, you know what I mean? But no, I just had to throw a funny there. You laughed.
No, that was good. I mean, you know, at the very end, what I'm going to do is, you know, now I'm conserving everything. My boss called me. He says, Julio, listen, I really could use your help. Even if it's 3 days that you can give me, I really, because, I mean, I'm reliable. You know, I'm a hard worker, so I don't have to work. So I said, you know what? I'm leaving to the Philippines, hopefully, God willing, on January. I was shooting for December, but I think I want to spend it here with the children because I didn't spend it last year. So I'm thinking, you know, and then all that money extra money that I make, I put it in my savings, and I'll have more than enough. Again, now the Social Security is fixed. Everything is fixed, so I don't have to see or get a medical checkup for 3 or 4 years.
You know what? You know what I'd do if I was you? I'd do exactly what the Black American expat did. Go rent a condo for a year. Just a condo. 1 bedroom, big, you know, master bath. Got everything. You know, have skeeters coming in like I had that attacked me and killed me. And I did it all the wrong way. I met a chick that's from the province, and she's way deep in the jungle. And so the skeeters about killed me. But with you, what I would do is I'd rent a condo somewhere overlooking the beach.
That's my goal. No, that definitely is my goal. I'm trying to check.
Like I don't want to. $500 a month. Who gives a shit? It's only $500 a month. You can't do that here for less than $3,000.
Dude, you can't do that $3,000 on the beach. I was looking at something really nice. It was a 2-bedroom.
Hey, Raven.
Go ahead. Sorry. And they were telling me it's like about a really nice one for about $385, and I'm like, that's not bad. So I already got the money for the apartment for the year. So I'm just waiting till it hits August or September, and I'll buy my ticket in June. And then, you know, then I already know my ticket's out of the way, my rent's out of the way. Now I just have to figure out how much Wi-Fi is, get that whole year out of the way. But again, the good thing now is every month when I spend a little bit of money, it'll be replenished with my Social Security. Whatever I have, it'll come back in and be like, oh, okay. And I should be a little comfortable and not too, instead of this time living just off of what I save, because every month I still get paid through the VA, but most of my money and my rent comes from the VA. You see what I'm saying? It comes directly into my account, but it's all my bills, my house, my cars all come out of that. So my savings ended up getting hit really hard, but now I'll just keep working until the very end, until January, and I can do my taxes online, and I get my W-2 online. So when I'm over there, I don't have to worry about getting paperwork and doing my taxes because I can do them online.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how you doing, Santai 7?
I'm just listening to the banter. That's all.
Oh, shut up, banter my ass.
Yeah, man, reminds me of the old times, right? We're sitting at the bar, just bantering away. Almost got in a fight at the bar. Remember that one? That was fun.
Ren, I have to tell you that one of your subscribers was really upset with me. You got to let him know that it's true. I told him, Ren, stay off the red horse for tonight because you might dream of me and might want to grab my ass again. And he was
that was that same night, right? That was that same
night right there.
Yeah. That guy was popping off at the mouth.
Oh my God. Guys, listen to this.
Oh no.
No. Yo, I won't tell you where it was. I'll tell you what happened. So me and Ren are sitting down, right? And Rishi hit his deep breath. You see his deep breath? So there was this guy. We don't know what nationality he was, but we went in there for a
foreigner. He was a foreigner.
He definitely was. So we were having a few drinks, okay? And Bob, all jokes aside, because you're going to probably be like, well, you guys, no, really, we didn't say anything. We were sitting there, and he looked at me and Ren, and he gave us that look, and he started commenting like, who are these characters? I'm like, and I said, Ren, was he talking to us? And he goes, I don't know. Let's just, and then Ren's like, oh, fuck it, So we had a few more drinks, and we bought people drinks. I mean, we didn't know him, so we didn't buy him a drink. But
when you say a drink, what's a drink? Like a Mai Tai pina colada?
No, he had tea, or just in the beginning we had Red Horse, and then we started hitting the Jack and Coke.
Okay, that's a drink.
No, but we were good. We were really good. We weren't. It wasn't anything crazy.
He was too busy talking crap about everybody on the bar, but he was ignoring us. And then all of a sudden, his focus came toward us.
Yeah, because we started. This is what brought his attention. Ren started blogging. Oh hey guys, this is where we are. Blase, blase. The guy got mad because everybody's attention started focusing towards us, and we're like, but what the hell? We weren't trying to get anything because we noticed him saying many things, and all of a sudden he looks over and goes. He wasn't specific of who he said it was going to do it to, but I'm pretty sure me and Ren read it. He was talking about me and Ren, not just one of us. He goes that he was going to put up where he comes from. He would have put a bullet, and I'm like, oh hell no, he did not just walk this path of threatening. I'm like, did I? Excuse me, did I hear you correct? And then Ren turned around. He goes, where we come from, we kill people for less than that, man. And I said, you're lucky that we are grown now. And the guy took it personal. And I said, and if you got an issue, of course I had to get in it. I mean, Ren didn't need no help, but I got in it because his friend was there. And I'm like, and if you guys really want to talk about this, instead of ruining our time, why don't we just talk about it outside? Let's go outside and we'll have a 5-minute conversation. If you last that long, let's go outside. So the guy's like, the owner's like, no. I said, listen, we didn't say anything to him. He started threatening us with a good time. And he goes, what did he say? He said something about putting a bullet in us or something. And I'm like, the guy's like, that's just the way we talk in our country. I said, oh, yeah, let me go to the United States and look at a friend of mine. I said, I'm going to put a bullet in you. See what he says to me.
No shit.
So, yeah, we were a magnet. We were definitely a magnet. Hell, we went out to I'm not going to say the whole story, but we went out to a sports bar, and it went from having a good time to a brawl outside in the street. I'm like, what the hell? We just
taking him outside.
Well, I hate to tell y'all, but the Filipinos got a broken brain, man. Their brain is so broken.
No, it was all foreigners. It was never a Filipino.
No,
never a Filipino.
it was
Foreigners.
Yeah, they were all foreigners. It wasn't Filipino.
Oh.
That's what's even worse.
We still had a broken brain, and I'll tell you what, if I was there, I'd be breaking their brain. So
we were really like shocked. We were like, I mean, even at the next day, I'm like, Ren, what happened? He goes, bro, we didn't do anything. I don't know.
You know, I never had that.
They were talking about one of our women, which was the what was it, Chica's auntie. Because remember, we had to stuff her. We had to stuff her in a cab where the brawl went on, So it was like, man, it was on right in the parking lot.
Dude, we just
Ren,
left.
we want footage, buddy. We need footage. We need footage.
Funny,
oh shit.
Hey Bob, maybe your brain's broken. I didn't say that though.
No, that's true. White American expat. That's true. And the thing was, I can understand White American if we were like the instigator, but we were talking about tattoos. We're like, we're gonna get tattoos when I come back. We have a few drinks, and again, did some of us have a few? Yes, but the responsible ones took over, and nobody said nothing to anybody. So we walked outside. That's the other incident. We went outside, and somebody said something to Trixie's aunt, and oh Lord Jesus, and it was in Filipino, and the guy was just looking for a reason to be like, if you don't give me money, I swear I'll call the wrong guy, kind of attitude. And I'm like, oh, so you're trying to fish us? You're trying to fish us in?
Very nice to say to somebody.
Oh, he was trying to fish us in. That's what it was. But we wouldn't allow it, But again, were we tempted? Yes, we were tempted because he was talking to Trixie's aunt. He's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, hey, bro, take it easy, bro. Take it. What is so bad that you got to be swearing is bad? No, you don't understand. I'm like, well, all I know is
I had to spin around you and then get right in front of him.
Dude, I'm like, no, what you don't understand is you're getting a little too close and you're about to get a roundhouse elbow to your face. It's like I'm respecting your space. I'm respecting everything about you. I'm in your island. I'm in your country, but there's a limit. And then Ren comes out. Yo, let me tell you, I think Ren's name, and I mean this in the most respectful way, I think I'm going to call him Ren Zero, the flying monkey. Because, and I don't mean monkey because he's an ugly dude. It's because you would look at Ren and think he couldn't spring over your shoulder and jump up and be like, "Wagada!" That little dude.
He is ugly though,
dude.
Oh, well, people don't watch my channel for me.
Yeah, I know, right? Yo,
yeah,
but I'll tell you,
your faces right now, though, you little monkey boys.
Yo, let me tell you. If people say a lot of stuff, and I've made it very clear to subscribers and other people, I don't see what other people see, what they want. They see what they want to see, and that's okay. That's prerogative. But if I was stuck in a place and I needed someone that I can count on, Ren's the guy. I'm telling you, he didn't have to spring out there and do that. He didn't have to spring out many times because sometimes everyone, will judge me and be like, he's got a short fuse. Well, guys, listen, if I was drunk and I was out there looking for problems, then I'll get what I get and take the lickings and keep on ticking. Okay. But if I'm out there having a good time, just like everybody else, and I'm just a target because you feel like you're going to get money off of me or because,
hey, how you doing?
And you want to be like that person that you think, look at him. That's a perfect guinea pig right there. I'm gonna give him one. No,
thanks for no chocolate.
I'm not going to allow you to hurt me because I feel like I got to be the better person. I can be the better person, but when do you draw the line? What, I'm going to wait till he hits me or he kicks me in the face or hits me with a bar stool before I say no. Chica,
okay, Nico. Normally I don't let it get to that point. Where somebody starts shit with me and they want to go mano, I go up there and fucking wham, knock them the fuck out. I don't talk. I'm not into talking.
See, and I did the right thing. You see, Bob? I did the right thing. But some people be like, oh, what'd you do? Go out drinking and looking for problems? Why is it I was the one looking? I was the one that avoided it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, they're really lucky they didn't deal with me. I mean, because regardless if I'm in another country or not, hate to say it, but I couldn't have people talking shit right to my face saying fuck me, you know. And
that's why I started wearing headsets.
Right at me, even if they got 5 brothers standing right behind me, I'm gonna walk up to them. I'm not gonna talk about no shit. I'm gonna lay them out, and that's usually how you do it. And then once you lay them out, then fucking all their little friends will run away, run and hide.
Well, it's not. See, it's not. I'm like you. It's not fair when you have 3 or 4. It's starting to be fair when there's 6 on 1. That's fair.
Well, that's right. It's fair because, like I've told Kevin time and time again, I don't believe on 1-on-1. It's not fair for him. You know, because I like 1-on-10.
Everything is
fair. That's more. That's more fun.
Those odds.
That's more fun.
As long as it's this, not no blade or gun, I'm good. But if they want to whip out a knife, hey, when I was a kid, I just take them from them, use it on them.
Well, and it's true. As long as there's no weapons, if I'm gonna get a beating, I'm gonna get a real beating.
As long as there's no weapons.
Yeah, if there's no weapons and you want to come up and call a football team, go ahead. I'd rather get a beating the way I should.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to comment on the brown American extract. Not comment, but you're right. But we were not drunk. That's the thing that I want to let you guys know. We were not drunk. We went out and had a few drinks. I am the reason that Chixie is in love with Malibu and pineapple. It's not my fault, I swear.
Oh,
but
but
yes.
Well, everybody's in love with that rum, man. I'll tell you that right now. I do like that myself. Yeah. Yeah,
I wouldn't pay no mind to that guy that's making comments about chicks.
Yeah, that's what I just
don't pay no mind. Yeah, it's a troll. That's what he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why I
even trolls. We just avoid them. Let them troll on. Ain't gonna get nothing out of you.
Nope.
Yeah. It's not really.
He's gonna make you happy. He can talk nasty all he wants. But I tell you what, you can always just block him.
Yeah,
that's just one.
I just deleted his message. Like Scott's honest. Scott was drunk, but Scott don't deny that shit. Scott's like, yo, I don't even know how I got home. What? Who are you? Who? Oh, I thought you were my wife. No, the wrong woman. Wrong woman. I'm in the wrong fucking room. No.
I'm in the wrong house, man.
I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Yeah, that's good.
I'm in the wrong house, man. Sorry.
Oh man, good times, man. I miss it. Damn, Julio, we had some great times, man.
Hey,
you know what? You know how many bars I've been in and partying.
There's a lot of good times.
And I never had a problem. Then I get with you. Oh
no.
You're gonna bet on again now.
No. I think they want to test it. I think when we get there, they want to test the biggest guy there. But I'm the nicest guy, man. I don't bother anybody.
Never had problems. I never had problems.
Well, they just like you said, Nikko. They picked on you. They wanted you.
Yeah.
They just had a little beef. Maybe they had a little brother got beat up by a guy that looked like you.
Somebody said that.
Did you wear your black belt when you went in there?
No, you know what I did? You guys are gonna laugh. I always wore this little black bag. It looked like a little black bag.
I'll make sure if I visit Cebu, I don't go to any bars with Ren. I can picture him right now hopping on my back trying to pull me off of somebody like, no, Fred, don't do it.
Let me do it.
6'3", 270 pounds, and Ren's on my back trying to stop me from fucking pounding some little guy.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, Ren I'm telling you, Ren will be out of nowhere. Look, listen, brother, you're standing there, and all of a sudden, all you see is like, whoa! I'm like, where the hell did you come from?
Oh, come on. That much credit. So eat it up.
So, but see, the thing is that you need someone, like, you always need someone, whether they're Filipino or whether they are American or a foreigner. If you want to go, always go out with someone, because you always need that second party with you,
Yeah, you always do.
Yeah, yep. I always need that tranquilizer, because sometimes I could be a hothead when I know someone's talking shit.
I appreciate, you know what? Honesty, I love that shit about you. Honesty is awesome, because, ignorance is only so much, and we can only take so much of certain ignorance, and you admitting it, there's always that guy that, that your homeboy, the ride or die homeboy, that'll be like, yo, I got you, man. Don't worry, go have your fun. And that's what Ren did. That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of people commenting and always trashing Ren and Chixie. Well, let me tell you, when I needed them,
John
they were there.
Doe's still alive. Wow. Boy, he's still alive. Huh? I told you Santa is 7. He's still around.
Well, you need people like that. You need people from all aspects, to make the channel interesting, or to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. That's right.
People are entitled to opinions. People are entitled to many things, but when you start talking about hearsay and everything, and really trashing people, that's just not cool.
Yeah, like I said, save that for Riff Raff Radio. They like that kind of talk and treatment. My show is not Riff Raff Radio.
To be honest, I go on shows. I just have a great time, just conversate.
Yeah.
Like I see Nikko here. I know him, personally, so I get to sit down with him again and talk about old times.
I'm having ladies on my show.
Exactly.
We're having gentlemen on our show. We have classy people here. We have Bob here too, but anyway. Oh, hey, Bob. How you doing?
Dang, fuck you.
Sorry about that.
Hey, I had a great time with Bob too. Bob Cooper, man, he was great. You guys seen the video on what he did with those, with all the kids in the village and everything, where he took care of all of them, and that was awesome. I'm glad I got all that on tape, man. That was awesome. That was his goodbye.
Get it all on tape.
We like you, Bob.
Party really got started. You should have stuck
around.
We
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Bob really takes care of you, man, when you're hanging out at his house, man. Seriously. He really is a good guy. And no, he's not drunk. No, he's not. No, he's not drunk. No, he's not. This is the way he is. Every day. This is the way he really is. Really charismatic.
Well, I'm the life of the party.
He's a pain in the ass. Fuck him.
Yeah. Pain in that. Well, anyways, I was going to tell you all I'm moving.
Oh, really?
Moving on up to a place I used to.
Mexico or Arizona
today? Yep, so, I'm moving out of here. I'm going back to my ex. Yeah, nobody wants to ever hear that, but hey.
Oh, what ex are you talking about? Bob, you got so many exes, it's not even funny.
Well, once upon a time, a long time ago, about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, my old lady left me. She left me for a woman in Minnesota.
Oh.
Ain't that something,
That's a slap in the face.
Yeah, that is a slap in her face and everywhere else, too, if you like. Well, anyways, she went back to Washington State, and she didn't like the treatment she was getting from that butch girl that she was with in Minnesota. So she went back to Spokane, Washington, cleaned up her attitude, quit doing methamphetamine, got her kids back. And, of course, they're all on their own, but they're coming
Good for her
now. and woke her up, man. I turned her on to one of my best friends to get married to. He was a piece of shit, while she was too at the same time. And then,
well,
they were made for each other. They're both on Social Security, made for each other, both home buddies. And they're two of the same but opposite of each other. He didn't take showers, and she did, rather say. And so I hooked her up with him, and she married his ass, and been married to him for 2 years. So then, while I was in the Philippines, I got a hold of her on Eva's phone, and I said, "Hey, you tell him to get out of my house, and I'll be there before September of 2018."
huh?
And so she had went over and talked to the manager of the apartment complex and had him evicted. And evicted, and she saved up $400 to get the paperwork for the divorce, and it cost like $600. So I said, "Well, I'll chip in a little bit, you know, get the divorce rolling." So now since this get rolling, I don't know how long it takes to get it finalized, but I don't care about that. It's the main thing is get the paperwork, get it processed, you know, and it should be still processing, and then when I show up in a couple months, man, I just move into my 3-bedroom apartment, and I'll be okay, you know, and I'll have a beautiful woman gripping my back and cooking for me. Nothing's ever changed, perfect,
Hey,
I'm going to use her this time.
Huh?
I'm not going to marry her. I'm just going to be there. And of course, a 3-bedroom apartment costs a lot of money in America now. Costs a lot of money. This is going to knock you all off of your chair. I'll be paying $250 a month.
That's not bad.
Okay, what it is, these apartments are for disabled. It's sliding scale of your money.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Section 8?
A fifth of what you make. A fifth.
Section 8 apartments?
Yeah.
Or is it Section 8 or low income?
Well, it's low income. It's not Section 8. It's low income.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, brother.
I don't make much a month. I make $1,300 a month. Where else can you live on that? Well, of course, in the Philippines. But
Philippines.
at the same time,
Mexico.
I'm not going to be getting my ass ate out by skiers, And I wish you all the best in the Philippines, whoever you are.
Thank you.
You're a godsend to the little people. You're going to help make another family great again, and you're going to have a real nice family for the rest of your natural lives in the Philippines.
I do got a nice family.
And the thing is, you won't have to see snow or cold weather. Yeah, you'll have to cover up with.
I hate cold weather. Jesus, I hate cold weather.
I learned my lesson about going to the Philippines. It has its goods and bads,
Well, not too many bads. More goods than bads.
Yeah, and that's the thing that really gets me, because that's it's sad because that's all you hear on these talk shows. And again, that's your talk show. You can talk about whatever you want, but all you hear is all the bad. You never hear all the good, like some of the good. Everything's about bad. Nah, man, I could tell you the bad, but why? Everyone has already beat me to it. I'd rather tell you the good.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with you. If there's a program to help you, fuck it. Let them help you. That's what programs are there for. That's what programs are there for.
That's right. That's what we used to pay taxes for.
Exactly. Hey, quick question. Actually, Just a quick question, and that's a personal question, but you don't have to answer it, Cooper. Are you sure it's a healthy, it's going to be healthy for you to be with her again after? I mean, I know your necessities, and I know, your needs and wants, right?
Totally different this time because last time I was with her for 10 years while I was on methamphetamine, and she was too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now, as you could tell, I don't do meth no more because I'm a fat fucker. And I ate everything under the kitchen sink when I came here a little over 5 years ago. Thank God my mother says when I was up in Washington, I had a gun barrel in my mouth. I was going to blow my brains out. But I didn't have no bullet. I had the gun, but no bullets, And I kept on putting the gun in my mouth, click, 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 because I wanted to be done and over with,
Yeah.
And I couldn't get my girl's name out of my mind. How would you like to have a woman with a name of the week? And every time Tuesday came around, you thought about her, okay? For the rest of your life. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to use her this time. She's got a nice place. And before we used to live on a travel trailer, where we were doing meth.
Yeah.
And it was just me and her. Now she's all cleaned up. I'm all clean. I've been 5 years clean now, a little bit over.
Good
And yeah, well, it has its goods and bads, man. Now I can really feel the pain now.
Well, let's keep the goods
than
the bads.
Yeah, and she's ugly and I'm ugly, fugly. I'm fugly and she's ugly,
So if you're both ugly,
it'd be just perfect,
If you're both ugly, that equals fugly.
Well, it's like she has to put her teeth in her mouth in the morning, Well, that's really gross, I mean, have an old lady
Victor, what's going on?
Pulls her teeth out at night and soaks them in this little container for dentures, And I still got
Thank God I put my beer down at the moment.
Well, Kevin knows what we're talking about. Ben knows what we're talking about.
No, not really. But it was just I had that picture in my mind.
Inside of Kevin's mouth.
Stop it! I'm having dinner pretty soon, and you're doing that, and I'm not feeling good.
Well,
I'm trying to lose weight,
Kevin. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, not really, but. Stop.
So you know what's really, really good about the situation?
No, not really.
Well, she's almost 50, and I'm 51, so it's a 51-50 situation. If you don't know what that means mental alertness.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
Yes, mental alertness. And
hey,
I think
Freddie.
Because at nighttime she pulls her teeth out. You know what I mean?
Oh God! Stop.
Gummer. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ren. Throw up again.
Yeah.
So Fred, what's your story? Fred, what's your story? Yeah. Please save us. Anything. A link.
I got chills right now.
Cooper's got it lined up, though. Yeah.
Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, brother?
I was going to get dentures, but I got to think about it in the Philippines. I spent way too much money over there.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Well, Malcolm has a real good story to tell. He's getting ready to go to the Philippines.
Oh, go for it, brother.
Yeah, go for it.
He's a newbie.
I'm still wet behind the ears, guys.
And you going for how long?
Hey, MJB in the place to be. Hey, man, thank you for coming to the show.
Malcolm owns a store upstate New York.
Hey, Malcolm, how long are you going for?
I'm gonna be there for 30 days, for 50 days, depending on how much fun I have.
Well, I hope you're able to spend every possible day that you possibly can. And if you got nothing to do, there's always something to do. Just get out there and do it. Unless it's a typhoon or something, or raining like crazy, but you still want to get out there. Whatever you do,
you're gonna get flooded out.
I plan on getting lost on the island and calling for someone to rescue me.
They get on my boat.
I'm gonna wait for a mystery boat to pull in.
Hey, you just make sure you reach out to Ren when you're out there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I got some planned on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go to multiple places.
Have fun, have fun. And again, Chixie knows a lot of places. She's from the area, and she's a good guide. And then you figure out what you want to do, and you ask them their honest opinion. Is it worth going here? Is it worth going there? Would you go here first? Would you go here first? There's so many places you can go, but there's also so many places close that you can go. So you want to start close and go far, or go far and come close. There's so many things you can do.
Yeah. I know. I want to go see the flower garden again. Cebu.
You want to go where?
It's a flower garden somewhere in Cebu. I think it's Sargon or something like that.
The 10,000 roses.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, there ain't 10,000 roses, Ren. I told you there's 9,996. 4 of them died.
Oh man, what made you the expert all of a sudden?
I counted them, Richards.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm telling you, there's so many roses there. You're gonna be like, what in the hell? It's such pretty pictures.
Yeah, I bet.
And you know what? The restaurant, and you know what's good? While you're there, if you're gonna be with a young lady or you're going with company, there's a restaurant right there. It's on the water. Yeah. You're gonna love that restaurant.
Lungao. Yeah.
Lungao, yeah. Oh my God, it's such a good restaurant. Lungao restaurant. Oh my God, their scallops are so good. Woo! Maria Cocina. Woo! Woo! Everybody say hi to Maria Cocina.
Yeah, go check out her channel. She got a pretty good channel. Subscribe, check it out.
Woo! Oh man, I can't wait to go back. I really can't.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, now you're standing me up. I was sitting there all excited about December. Now you got to push it back another 30 days. God,
well, I was gonna tell you because I didn't get to spend the Christmas, and again, it all depends, Ren, because I'm here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't really get to, like, the kids might say, "Dad, get out of here," just go, and I might leave.
Yeah.
I know I already know.
Well, I also know.
I already know the first place that I'm going. The first weekend, you're so in trouble.
You're so in trouble. Ooh.
You are so in trouble. The first weekend I'm there.
Whoa! This is what I come back for right here.
Trust me, there's going to be divorce in the air. We ain't even married.
Hey,
that's what I come back for. Shit, he's a lot better than any Philippine I'll tell you about.
Hey, man, what is it?
What kind of eyes you guys think I'll get on the beach? A big black guy in some Speedos running around.
Damn. That was an image you just saw.
Hey,
Well, at least you're not an old black guy running around with Speedos.
I might even get a pair with the elephant trunk in the front.
He's got a little white pants on.
Hey, I will tell you this, and I mean this very respectively. That's why I know it's being recorded, and I mean always respectively. If Black American expat can get 2 or 3, you could at least get 1.
All right, cool. I can take
so
it.
You're good. You're good. Hell, if I can even get 1, you're gonna get 20.
I want to hear someone say, "What's that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" That.
That's a black elephant. You can tell. Look at his trunk.
It's elephant ivory.
Hey, what kind of elephant? An elephant from India?
Philippine
There's 2 different kinds of elephants.
Well, the fat ones are good too, you know.
Hey, I gotta tell you, Malcolm, they don't discriminate. They really are very friendly. They either like you or they don't. It's just how it is. But that's one country that they don't discriminate. Here, everybody looks at you. They're like, "Oh, look at his jeans. Oh, look what he drives. Oh, I don't think he makes enough money."
Yeah,
Man,
exactly
they don't give a shit over there.
You know? That's right.
How you doing, Lost Nomad?
Hey, Lost Nomad, what's going on?
Somebody get lost?
He's in the heart of Texas.
Oh, no. Not Texas.
Texas? Did you say Texas?
Are all from Texas.
All my exes live in Texas.
Well, you know you're from there.
Yeah, that was George Strait.
Well, somebody got straight that day when they left your ex in Texas for somebody else.
You left her and somebody picked her up.
Yeah, well, you know what I like about homeless girls, Nikko, right?
Uh-oh. What?
You can leave them. You can let them go anywhere they want. You can let them go anywhere.
you can drop them off anywhere.
So wrong. So wrong.
That's what I like about homeless girls. You know.
Hey, Graffy, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this.
Welcome to my train wreck.
Yeah, that's the name of the show, the train wreck today.
My show's not a train wreck. We have classy people.
Yes, it's a subject. It's a subject that's a train wreck.
Hey, you're the subject, buddy. So be careful.
I'm waiting for my day.
Nikko live. But I didn't know I was going to have all my superstar guests come on.
Jesus. Well, you know what? Thank you for calling me. At least Nikko, let alone a superstar. I'm not all that great. These guys are the great guys. Rand, Cooper, you know.
Well, see, you're kissing ass way too much, Nikko. I never thought you'd go there.
Hey,
Fred, hey, Bob, I'm not talking to you. I'm still not talking to you.
Get Chris and Sabu in here. Now that's a superstar.
Pill, sit to the side, brother.
Because I told you don't show that dog on my show again, and you put him on. I told you I'm jealous of that dog.
What dog? What dog?
The dog was 86, and you showed his face.
That's why. And you regret it.
What dog?
What first meal you had there, Kevin, was doggy.
You know, that dog just reminded me of that dog I ate when I was in the Philippines.
That's why I just said. That's right.
Did you just say you ate a dog in the Philippines, or you ate a dog in the Philippines?
That's what it is.
Well, both. I ate. A dog is very popular in the Philippines.
Okay,
I'm talking about on the table.
Yo, I thought you said you ate them. I'm like, yo, I hope you said he ate or he hates. Because if he ate them, boy.
But doggy instead.
Yeah, doggy lechon. Very nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
I eat dog soup.
You guys have been, I think it's Thailand. The guys or Cambodia. I think it's Cambodia or Thailand. You guys ever eat dog? It tastes like
in the Philippines.
Are you shitting me, really?
It tastes like
you never seen my picture? I got a big dog I went to a birthday party and we had a lechon dog that we had.
No way.
That's
I got a
horrifying.
picture. I got a picture of him.
Is it good? Was it good?
Dog. That's why they got so many
it
dogs
tastes just
here.
like goat.
Yeah,
It tastes like chicken, Rain Man, you the man. I've tasted snake, I've tasted lizard, I've tasted rat, I've tasted frog, I've tasted
you haven't been nowhere until you taste.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Bob's Doggy. Hey boy.
Yep. You want to eat that motherfucker.
Now, don't do like chicken. It's too greasy.
Hey, Ren, you know where they sell?
Come here, boy.
Not this, boy. It's all muscle.
Oh.
You know it's gonna be tough like Kevin.
You know, I just want to give that doggy love.
How come you didn't tell me, Ren? They got dog.
They do. It's down south, like far down south, like in the. I guess it's like in the mountains or something.
Yeah, mountains, man.
Yeah, the mountains. Because
we need to go there. We need to make a video, bro.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I don't eat dog, man. No.
I'll eat the dog.
Then you take Sentai up there and barbecue his ass.
Yes. We'll barbecue his leg. We'll season it with peanut butter.
Yeah.
No way.
No, we'll season it with chocolate. Chica May likes chocolate.
Yeah. But I don't know she'll eat the dog, though.
No, but she'll eat your...
What's Chica like, man? I seen her eat. Man.
Oh. Yo.
She wiped out the pizza place over there, that one pizza place, Republic Pizza. She ate the whole table, man.
Hey, I will put Chixie up against anybody in the Philippines. I will bet money that she will out-eat everybody if it says unlimited rice. Done.
Yeah, unlimited rice. Done.
That is my girl. Chixie's my girl. I will put her up against anybody on a rice eating contest. I'll bet money and we'll split the money.
Yep, I would too, you know, because we went to many places. You know, we went to Republic Pizza, me and Miranda and Tixie. We went to Wasted Chef. That's where you were supposed to go up. And then
again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you're sorry, right, fucker.
Yeah, kiss my ass. I said sorry.
Well, next time I have go eat anywhere, I'll see you in the States, so we'll eat together.
Well, I hope you don't pound talk.
Know if we're eating dog or not, you know.
No, not the dog. No, I'm not going up in the mountain.
You know that day when you were telling me you pissed out your ass for a week? You ate dog, brother. You ate dog that day.
Ren, we gotta go. We gotta go, Ren.
Oh man. You know, I'll go out there.
He won't eat it, but he'll go. He won't eat it, but he'll go. Hey, Russ, what's going on?
Give me a goat. I'll eat a goat.
They taste okay. Little bit stringy, kind of dry.
Yeah, goat is really nasty.
I like to try different things. I like to. Me and Ren had many times. We had bucket of pussy.
Remember that one? The pussy. But to us, we heard pussy.
Guy.
Me
and Ren went to a restaurant.
What was that called?
Oh, I hope that's the name of the food.
No, listen to this. No.
It's called a bucket of shrimp.
It's a bucket of shrimp, and it's pronounced pussy with a T at the end.
It's pusso.
Well, it's called pussy to me, goddammit.
Pusso.
So we went to a restaurant. Well, I'll tell you this what happened.
Chixie, how do you say it? Pusit or pusso? Pusit. Yeah, correct. Pusit.
So
well, there's another thing you guys are missing out on. It's in Ren's backyard. It's called Pag.
Oh, go on. Tell them the story, because this was a trip.
Okay,
we were drinking beer while they were ordering.
Okay, so we went to a restaurant. It was near the like a boatyard. Okay, so
it was a yacht club.
It was a yacht club. So we went and sat down. Very good prices, guys. If you're ever there, Malcolm, when you're there, have them take you. And you just get ready to get dirty. Bring some gloves because you're going to be up to your elbows in shit. Okay. So we went there, and me and Ren are looking over the, taking pictures. We're making a video and checking out the areas. Like, wow, this place is nice. And Ren's like, wow, I didn't think, I've walked by this place. I mean, I've been by this place, but I never really thought of eating here. I said, well, hell, let's try it, right? Oh, so, guys, all jokes aside, the food was phenomenal. But I am a finicky eater. I do not like shrimp that I have to peel because it takes away from the fun of eating the shrimp. It's just too much work.
Right. That's why you had your girl peeling for you. Like
that's true.
No, it gets better. Trust me. I didn't even when I had a girl, I wouldn't eat. Even when I was like going out with different people and hanging out, I never had them do it because I didn't want someone else touching my food. So Chixie goes, Sir Julio, what do you want to eat? I said, Chixie, I don't know this, I don't know how to do this order. And Ren goes, you know what I like? And I found out that me and Ren likes the same thing. We like baked scallops.
Yeah, scallops.
And we like, we sat there, right? We sat there, and Trixie starts to order. So we're sitting down, and all of a sudden, me and Ren are talking, and Trixie's to the right of she's to the right of us. She's to the right of us, and she goes, go get the bucket of pussy. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's exactly what she said. That's because we don't know how to speak Cebuano or Tagalog, so it sounded like go get a bucket of pussy. I'm like, what the fuck in my head? I'm like, what the fuck did I just hear? And I go, and then she goes, go to mango, and I go to shake, and I go there and bucket of pussy. I'm like, Ren. He goes, what? I go, dude, did you hear this shit? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, no, shh, shut up, listen. So Trixie goes, go to mango, and I go to bake shrimp, and I go to bake scallop, and make it, and now two bucket of pussy. And I'm like, Ren goes, what the fuck did you just say? What, you ordering pussy? I said, I told you, nigga. I told you. She said pussy. I told you. And then she goes, no, it's not pussy. I said, no, don't tell us what we heard. We heard, even Ren's like, no, we heard pussy. He goes, no.
To the moon, and so did yours.
And he goes, it's pussy. And then she showed us how it's spelled. I'm like, holy shit. I was ready to order the whole tray of pussy up in here.
Some chick came out and had food between her pussy and her.
Yo, it was awesome. Guys, it was so awesome. Till this day, no matter where we go, I have to say it very professionally because I get so tempted. I'm like, can I please have a bucket of
restaurant, Nico, that a naked girl lays down and they put everything on her?
Oh, that's sushi.
You guys try to keep it clean.
Oh, well, I just did.
This, like I said, this is not Riff Raff Radio.
It's actually seafood, and it's a delicacy. I mean, that's what do you call that? It's sushi, and they put it on. They really do put it on naked women because the Japanese or the Chinese, they put her on the table because that's the way they serve it. She has like leaves. She has leaves and stuff on her.
Yeah. Leaves on.
Hey, Kev, you do me a favor, Kev, and check your inbox. And you guys, I'm gonna have to cut out for a little while. It's getting a little busy here, and I don't want to block in the chat if I have my mic open.
Gotcha. Hey, Malcolm, thank you for coming always, and it's always a pleasure. Thank you.
It's Fred.
Sorry. Why do I keep saying Malcolm? I don't know why I keep saying Malcolm.
Yeah. That's
Malcolm in the middle.
Malcolm, man. Yeah.
I heard that name once and it just kept sticking. Sorry, Fred.
Thank you guys very much for being a part of the chaos today. It was fun as always.
Call it the train wreck.
Yeah. The train wreck. And make sure you check your inbox there, Kev. I left a message there for you.
Yeah. Okay, just a moment, Fred. I'm just talking to you right here. Just a moment.
Yeah, he never checks his comment box.
Hey.
You just heard that?
Yeah, I can't do nothing right here.
Yeah, I asked him to check my comments too, and he never has. So get back there.
Well, I'll tell you I don't know why I keep calling him Malcolm. I heard the name Malcolm, and I'm like, oh, Malcolm, and it got stuck in my head.
MJB.
So
Yeah.
Malcolm is MJB, and Fred is the one that's from New York.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nah, let me tell you, there's so many things that there's so many things I won't talk about. There's so many things that you can do on a daily basis, whether it's just for a walk or just hanging out. I'm sorry, MJB. It's just, again, you see all these names and you just get stuck. Can you forgive me this one time?
No.
Wow.
No.
Damn, he said no.
No. No, man.
Hey, Bob, what are you watching? They said that they can hear you on your end, unless it's me. Is it you or me?
Oh, there's some idiot outside with a real weed eater.
Hey, Fred. There you go, man.
He's got a real weed eater because it's ran by gasoline. I got one of those push and go ones with the electric cord. Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy I ran. Freddie, I think I might have upset him.
Oh,
no, he's not upset.
Apologizing again.
Oh man, you talking about Fred?
Yeah, I told him about you.
Fred.
I told him about you grabbing my ass, and he goes, "Hey, me and Ren are cool." I'm like, "No. He really trust me. He's okay with it. Trust me."
No, he's a cool dude, man. Really,
yeah. I told him, "Yo, Fred, don't think I'm like trying to talk about him behind his back. I mean, no, it's not like that, you know." But
no, Fred's my partner. He's a good guy.
About time you got a partner.
Hey, Bob, I'm glad you I noticed a lot of comments on here, but nobody ever said. Hold on.
I'll have to watch the show after we get done. I got three computers going at the same time, and watching different stuff, you know, and but I don't have them up to Kevin's code, so I can't see the comments, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm playing 2 other games. Just
I wanted to say to you that I'm very proud of you, bro. You know, a lot of people making a lot of jokes and stuff about addicts and a lot about addiction and people being it must be.
The thing
you did really good.
Man, I was addicted since I was like 14. You know, I started with marijuana, gradually threw that to the curb whenever crank and methamphetamine came out. You know.
Yep.
And I've done heroin, I've done acid, mushrooms, all different pills. But the one drug that always stuck with me because I was running 2 jobs and I couldn't stay up long enough to do the second job. So I went to methamphetamine and crank because I heard that they keep you up.
Yeah.
And once I got on that, I was on that for over 20 years, you know, and the stuff started getting worse and worse and worse and worse, you know. Like today, I wouldn't even want to even smell that stuff. It's just all bath salts and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I did it back when it was good, rather say good, you know. And I was a smoker, so I lost a lot of teeth over it. And but I never went to prison. I never stole for it. I've always owned my own business or worked for somebody else to, you know, have my habit.
Yeah.
And, you know, rather say no stealing, you know. I worked for it. I always hid it from the cops, you know. One time I just shoved my pipe up my rear end because I got pulled over and I had my pipe laying right there on the seat. So I licked it up and I shoved it up my butt. And the cop said nope, I was good to go. And he said I just had a broken tail end, so he just wanted to let me know.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm very proud of you, man. I'm very proud of you because my father was he was an addict for 20 years, and he spent a lot of time in and out of the jail. But I mean, he's still, it's crazy how everyone's like, but everyone's like, oh, well, I'm sorry to hear what your father. Well, I mean, I'm sorry that he wasted 20 years of his life and he couldn't get out of, the heroin and stuff. But he always called from jail. He was always, he's always called from jail. It's like, hey guys, how you doing? How's your school? Don't let me find out. Like, he was always trying to be the best dad that he possibly could. Even he knew he fucked up. He knew he chose a lot of other things before his family, and then he's been clean now for 20 years. He quit. He's 67 now.
Good,
Yeah, and you done. You're good, bro. Keep up the good work, and if you fall off the wagon,
I appreciate that. I mean, I've only had probably 2 or 3 people say, "Hey, that's really good, Bob. We're glad to hear that you're clean now." 2 or 3 people only. And I know a lot of people, and I go to tell them, "Hey, man, I've been clean for almost 5 years now." They said, "Bullshit! You were smoking something just a little while ago." And people that doubt you, I hate people like that, And when I turned over a new leaf 5 years ago, I swore to never lie again about anything. The simple things, the medium things, and the big things. I had no reason to lie, nothing to hide. I'm clean now, I don't drink alcohol, and only drug I do is cigarettes, but, moderately, 10 a day, And I am thrilled and I'm happy for myself. And as you could tell, I proved it like wrong. You know what I mean? The kitchen's right next door to my bedroom. So. And normally I wouldn't have to go spend a cent for food a week. You know what I mean? And,
well, that's good, Bob.
Yeah. My sister's proud of me. Here's my sister. And my mother's really super proud of me, no drugs, no marijuana, no drugs, no
Hey,
food.
Big Mike.
So, thank you, Nico.
Nah, bro, you're welcome, man. And again, if anybody else is on the panel that have had an issue, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm an angel. I've had an addiction. I had an addiction myself, and it's crazy because I never blamed my father, because after seeing my father, I enjoyed it, but after having my kids, I had to turn over a new leaf because I didn't want to die young. I had my fun. I had my choice of anything I ever wanted. I've experimented with everything except for the kitchen sink, I swear.
Yeah.
But it wasn't worth it because, you linger on that and you start being codependent on shit. Then you start being codependent on people, then the money, then the drug, then it's just, it's really bad. It really is,
It is. But it is really bad. Where you get
well, I was a sex and good time.
Sex addict.
Yep.
I believe my brother's like that.
Sex and going out.
Kevin, that box underneath between your mattress and your box spring right now.
Yeah.
That don't count, Kevin.
I couldn't understand the word you just said, Bob.
Kevin, that washcloth between your mattress and your box spring, that doesn't count. You can't hide that one, So. Yeah, but we're old enough nowadays, I mean, hey, if that's what you prefer doing, hey, I did it this morning myself, so I'm good to go. I'm good to go for another month,
Let me tell you, it's tough because people don't understand. Like, and I'm sure. I mean, I hate saying that word. People don't understand. No, people understand. It's a recovery every day. So you know, you could be stressed out one day and be like, all right, let me just use it this one time again. A lot of people that reuse it end up having like they die. You know, they die, and you know, and again, if it's a self choice, like I always see people trashing. I always see people. I totally trashing Ren. Oh, your liver and let me tell you something. I've seen people die more from drugs than alcohol, unless you get alcohol poisoning. But I see, statistically speaking, if you even look it up now, more overdoses than anything else. And you know, and if that's I'd rather him not or anyone have any kind of addiction. But if that's the only thing you have, and you're still a good person, then I'd rather just pray for you and say, I hope one day you can cut back or stop. But if you don't, then just be careful. You know?
That's what I asked Ren to do. Just cut back a little bit. You know, I mean, hey, I've known guys that lived 90 years and they drank all their life, mildly, you know, and that never killed them. I mean, they smoked cigarettes until they were 90 years old. A good record, you know. It's just, you know, you just do it mildly, you know, a couple here and there, you know, and you know, you good. But if you do it like my uncle did, he drank nothing but Kentucky whiskey or JD or something straight out of the bottle. Kept on doing that every 30 seconds, you know. He died of cirrhosis of the liver, and his stomach was, Jesus, you know, 3 feet out from his, you know, face. And he blew up on the inside. That cirrhosis, you know. I mean, that's going to kill you.
You know, I totally encourage anybody, if they can moderately, that's awesome. But again, you know, I most of the people that judge you, you know, Bob, is
they're jealous.
Is the people that usually have those hidden things of their own.
Yeah, that's right. They got a lot of secrets in the closet. You know, a lot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of everybody. And again, I don't know how many times I can say that, because people don't realize how hard it is.
The way I think about it, Nico, it's my life, and I'm gonna live it the way I want to. And nobody's gonna tell me how to dictate it. And nobody's gonna tell me how much I'm gonna drink. Nobody's gonna tell me, you know, to moderate this, moderate. It's my liver. It's not your liver. It's the, you know, my money, not your money. It's the things that I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm living my life the way I want to live my life. And then you got those police that think that they can sit there and tell you, no, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to slow down on this, you got to slow down on that. You know, I don't worry about it. You know what? If I pass away tomorrow, then okay, then so be it. But I live my life the way I want to live it. I want your vote.
Yeah.
I want you to pass away tomorrow with your shitty ass attitude. I want to have.
Oh shit! Man, damn it, Bob, stop it!
I want your headset.
Take over. No.
I want all your subscribers. I want all your subscribers.
You know.
Sign them over to me. I'll take them.
Send who over to you?
You take his vote. I'll take his subscribers.
Oh, okay. You can have them, boss, man. I'll rent it to you.
Oh, shoot.
I'll rent it to you for, let's see, $5,000 a month. How about that?
All right, that'll be fair. That's fair.
$100 a month. Shit, that's plenty good. We got it rented, Sentai.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. You guys already planning my death. This is bad.
Your friends, you know, Ren, you're going to have problems, you know, and me and Nico's, you know.
We got your back, bro.
Friend, you know.
We'll continue your legacy. I'll drink Red Horse with Hennessy, and he will take care of the vote, and I'll take care of the subscribers.
Okay, that'll work. You could have his subs. It'd be about 1 million by then.
Oh, Jesus, I know. I'm happy with the ones that I have, and the ones that I get to talk to, I'm really, really happy. Yesterday, I thought you were going to be on Sentai. Were you on Sentai? No. We did a show yesterday. Yeah, I was cleaning and cutting chicken, and I actually, and let me say, I hope there are women watching still the show. I was thanking Kev because yesterday Kev came on my live show, and I had the most women I've ever had in
had a
one
lot
show.
of babes on his show.
Wow. And I want to,
I wasn't jealous.
I like that. I like to keep it, unisex. To keep it male and female, and they were actually commenting. You know what I mean? And it was really good. It felt really good. You know.
Hey, Nico, you do live stream?
You had more female than males.
So when I seen them, I'm like, oh shit, check it out. Hey, JR, what's going on, JR? So what are you guys doing?
Up, JR?
What are you guys doing today? Nothing? Ren, anything planned out today? Any road trips or anything?
No, actually, we're gonna take it slow right now because I'm answering a bunch of questions on the last video. We got the boat rented out for Saturday and Friday, possibly
5,000?
Friday. So yeah, 5,000 pesos. Each.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Each.
Yeah, on the
No
set.
bullshit. You never charge each.
No, not each for each person. No, I'm talking each day.
See, that's bullshit, man. You could charge at least 1,000 a head. Yeah, anybody can come up with 1,000 a head.
Nah, I just don't. I don't do that.
Well, it depends. Anything could change later on. I mean, depending on what's happening at that time. At that moment. You know what I mean? Because everything changes in the Philippines. Maybe things will change. Things will be looking different. They might have to go about it a different way. But right now, I mean, it's comfortable. You know what I mean, Bob? It's comfortable. The way again, I don't know much about it, but if he would have charged you that much, I'd still call it comfortable. That's not bad.
Well, for the Filipino families that go on there, right, Ren? 5 or 6.
They bring a lot of them.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's okay. 5,000. Okay. That's a start. But when it goes over 5, you got to stipulate it. It's 1,000 head. Over 5.
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Over
you
5.
Mean,
I don't talk about bidders no more. I don't talk about that no more because I got way too many trolls that are just sitting there probing and prodding and want to find so you know what? I don't need to put out a PDF file on how I run things and how I do things. So I just
I'm a commentator. I like commenting about everything. I comment about Mama's meatloaf.
I mean, I already got a couple trolls here right now that are just trying to ruffle my feathers, but shoot, they're actually zero to me, so I can really.
Feathers out here. You hear any roosters?
No,
only you, Bob.
Only you. I don't hear nothing.
I got you, brother. I understand. It's working for you. Keep it working for you, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, don't fix it if it ain't broke, so it just keeps on rolling the way it does. I sit and drink my beer, and then you'll know that when the boat goes out because then at a certain time I'll just cut off. I'll just leave a channel, and then I'm out. I gotta prep the boat and get it going.
Do you? Do you supply the steaks and the pop and the beer and all that?
I hope so.
Actually, I supply, like I said, I'm not going to say much about
doggies.
I'm not going to say much.
Made out of steak.
It's the people that talk to me directly that are about to rent the boat, and so I have to go and contact the captain and everything, and making sure he's out there on the on the boat ready to go, and it's prepping it and getting it set. So you know what, all the haters, they can hate. I got more lovers than haters.
I agree.
That's all I gotta say.
I agree. Woo!
Ooh, lovers.
That's right.
I'm a lover, not a hater.
I sit there. I look at the numbers. I look at the numbers, and I just see it, and I go, you know what? And it's like I told Chicks, I go, it doesn't matter what they say about you. Just look at it. I mean, they're actually helping us out.
Yep.
They're putting our name out there.
Yep.
People who didn't even know who we were. They come to check us out. Next thing you know, they're like, "Hey, what's up, man? I didn't know you guys were here." Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So
thank you for the haters.
I don't worry about it. So to each his own. Hey, and I hope my haters actually do well themselves. I really do. I hope everything is fine with them and stuff. I don't wish any ill on nobody. You know, I remember that, Nico? I told you that in the bar.
Yep.
I'd never wish any ill will on anybody. I
I'm
don't go and do videos on you. I don't sit there, you know, pound you out. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to do research on you. I'm not going to sit there and try to figure out, oh, look, this is where he's lying. You know, it's like, you know what, dude, if you got that much time on your hands, besides your family or the boats you own or, you know, your truck or whatever, you know what, I ain't worried about it. I don't care, dude. I really don't. I'm not going to waste my time on that. I got more important things to do. You know, I'm taking care of Trixie's family. I'm taking care of, you know, her parents that are about to move out of the squatter village. I mean, you've been to the squatter village, so you know how bad that is.
Yep.
You know, and, you know, I took care of, you know, the kids along with a bunch of other subscribers that came along with us to help out. You know,
and
so
that
I'm
they
not
don't
worried
talk
about
about.
it. You know,
That they don't, you know, that people don't talk about, you know.
oh no, they are. There's others that are saying there's laws against that. There's this, that. No, we already checked the laws. Everything was freaking legit. Oh, you have to pay taxes on this. You have to pay taxes. You know what? We already done all that. Everything has already been freaking. You know, that our boat is legit. It's all registered. Everything is set up. You know, so they can continue on and continue on and continue on. And I just sit there and I just drink my beer and I just read the comments. I just delete them. I just delete them because it's like it's nonsense. But then they'll go on other shows and sit there and pound me out. You know, it's nonsense. You know, go ahead, keep on. But what are you doing for, you know, the Filipino, you know, people? We got one guy that's a Filipino advocate, but yet he attacks Trixie, which is a born, raised Filipina, but he attacks her. That's a hypocrite.
Well, you know
so
why?
I laugh at people like that.
You know why they attack her, right? Why most of these most of the Filipinos attack them, because a lot of them are those people that use up their country. They're so-called activists and shit, but they don't activate nothing until it benefits themselves. You know what I mean? And then the people that are trying, everyone's always trying to squash them down because they're not the ones that came up with the ideas. They're not the one that came up with helping kids. They're not the ones who came up to do nothing, but they know how to complain.
Yeah, they do. They bitch a lot.
Yeah, you know, and so I just sit there, you know, and like Jimmy Dewey just said right now, you know, one of the channels is saying that he makes movies about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't watch him. I don't watch the other shows. I don't watch you guys. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't stop me.
Ren doesn't give a shit, so there you are.
It doesn't stop me. So it does. I don't care.
Well, I hope he doesn't touch himself late at night thinking about you.
I don't think he touched himself.
No. He would.
And I can't stress that enough. And you know me. You know me more than anyone, Nico, down here. I don't care. You know, I really
and that's the sad part, guys. That's the sad part, guys.
I really know it. I don't care.
When I talk to Ren and I sit there and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And we may touch on a subject or so, or he may bring up something. He goes, you know, people really think I give a shit what they say. And I'm like, why? What's going on? He goes, no, just something. He'll throw it briefly in the air. He'll be like, I can't believe how many trolls really have no better time. He doesn't lose any sleep. He's not going to stop drinking his beer and enjoying and answering questions and reaching out to people. He's not going to stop helping people. He's not going to stop fulfilling his dream. He's not going to stop, you know, going on the shows. He's not going to not wake up one morning and say, I can't do this no more. He's not going to do that. Not because I've heard many comments, not on this one, of many shows saying, well, how dumb would he be if he left his piggy bank? Well, eventually you got to outgrow a lot of places that you do. And let me tell you, if I was doing a job, I would want to get paid as well. So what someone does with his time in business, but if you think he's going to lose his sleep over it, you guys are wrong. They're like, subscribers are wrong. He's going to keep moving forward. You're only feeding his fire, and you're only making him bigger, so thank you.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Yep, you said it all right there. Those 3 words.
Things don't make sense.
Yeah. You know? And if you try to make sense, if you know, look at Kevin. We were just talking about that a couple of weeks ago. Kevin's like, you know, somebody I already know him, and I get new trolls all the time. And Kevin's like, you know what? I give him 1 chance. All right, if I give him 2 chances, and Trixie said,
giving people a chance.
Yeah, and then Kevin's like, you know what? I'm tired. And Trixie said it perfectly. You love thy enemies because your enemies are going to be someone else's enemies in the future because that's all they know how to do is live being enemies and keep feeding the fire because our numbers are going to grow because there's more of us than there are of you.
Yeah, the more they knock you, the more other people get interested in those knocks, and it does grow. So that's good.
Now, let me ask. I mean, I'm just curious, guys. Actually, no. How does Ren say? Stay in the.
Always stay within the trenches. Always stay within your foxhole. Do not let them pull you out.
I saw a comment, and I was gonna just set it straight, but it's not gonna always be one. It's gonna be thousands.
Yeah, well, those thousands of subscribers can help y'all. So there you are.
Yeah, and look at all the subscribers are speaking. That's another thing. Kevin's show. When I'm on Kevin's show, when I'm with Sentai, when Sentai's on the show, it says a lot about who he is because for every 10 trolls, there's 100 subscribers throwing shit back at people for what they say about Rand, Kevin, everything. So the subscribers take care of what they need to take care of. You don't ever have to say a word.
Well, that's like moderating somebody's channel, just kicking back like in this chair, not saying nothing, and that's not trolling. It's watching, watchers,
Yep. And JR,
and I do on my channels. I get them, and they change their names periodically. And so what I do is I look at them, and they're so obvious. They're not even. So you click on their name before I block them because I'm like, who's this guy calling me a piece of crap or garbage and this and that. So I go and I take a look at it, and sure enough, it was a brand new channel. They just started it up. No subscribers, no videos, no nothing on it. Yep. So you already know it's somebody you know. And so it's like, yep, he just came back. Then you just block him again. Then I just keep on doing it. And so they spend their life making new accounts over and over again just to mess with you. And all you do is just keep blocking them. And so who has that much time on their hands? It's like, I just don't get it.
Losers, they have nothing better to do with their time. They like Frank Battaglia, same damn thing. He's a big time loser. He's got like 5 or 6 names I've already blocked. Shit, and he's done.
He quits YouTube every week, and he's still always coming back.
I've blocked over 2,000.
I'm not going to talk about I'm not going to talk about anybody anymore. But then he does it again.
Oh boy, you're getting me started, Ren.
No. I just don't. I know.
I cracked me a red horse right now, but my refrigerator is empty.
Oh.
But see, this is why I go. That's why I go. You're empty. Oh God. Jeez, I gotta email you something.
Guy that I knew in the village. And he said, I went by the sorry store you had there and not a damn thing on the shelf. Oh. And I said, well, you know what? He's the one that caused that, not me. And so I said, I appreciate it. Don't send me no pictures of her dogs, her or her house or sorry store or any of that stuff. I don't want to see it. If you send one more, I'll just block you too. So, and I don't block her. Just one reason is, she found a good guy right after me, or maybe she was talking to him in her blah 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 language, and he popped on the scene right after I left because I see in her page she's with some cheesy ass dirt sucking Filipino man, and that's what she likes. So, more power to her.
Well, I'm glad.
Was it JR Paderia? I don't discriminate. Hey.
Yeah. He doesn't discriminate.
Run out the boat. I don't discriminate. Mm-mm.
Nope. You want to go out there? He'll treat you just like anybody else. To him, it's no different.
Not to interrupt anyone, but all of these sponsors and things we have here in the States, when we come together as a community, as a world, and we send money to people in need, I see nothing wrong at all with helping out someone less fortunate, especially when you see where your money is going to. We let these big corporations do fundraisers for people, and who knows to the T how many dollars get spent on what we're sending. You know what I mean? You have to think about that stuff. If we got people corrupting the government, we definitely got people corrupting these charities also, or just taking money for their own
I'll answer
benefits.
your question on that one, Fred. Okay, I know a bit about those charities and stuff. I got a church over here I go to, and on their table they got all these kids. You know,
I like
kind of deal, right? In the Philippines, I was sending $50 a month, and the families only received $3 of it. $3.
See, and then
$50 a month. So
and you know what's that?
$2 went to feed the children for whatever else it was, but only $3 a month went to the family. Come on.
And you know what's sad, Bob? Me and Kevin and Ren were talking about this. I'm glad Fred brought this up. And again, it's not a subject we're gonna. But you know what? Why? Everybody else can touch on subjects, but we can't. But when you want to help the country, JR said it perfectly right up here. He says right up here in a message, JR said, hold on one second, right here. I do envy the expats who are enjoying my motherland. And it's sad because, and again, it's not, to be fair, and I'm always a fair person, it's not our responsibility. If you want to be a prick about it, not JR, I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying in general, if people, Americans or foreigners want to go to the Philippines and they don't want to do anything about it, they just want to go and have fun, go have a good vacation, come back and said I had a great time, that's awesome. You contributed, whether you realize it or not, by going there, by spending money there, you contributed. But one big thing is that when you're trying to help others and you're trying to, and you want to hold accountability, everybody, again, that's why I listen to what you guys say. Everybody has something to say. Oh, here comes another e-beggar. Oh, we already heard it all before. But these are the same mother effers that ain't doing a damn thing by just coming online and trying to trash the people to do it. You might not like the methods. You might not like the way they look. You might not like the way they say things. You might not like the way they're not articulate enough for you, or you don't feel like they contribute enough. What technically is enough? Think about it that way. What technically is enough? Because you got these high-powered corporations that they just got a name, just in case, just I'm going to throw a name out there. You got Honda. Honda turns around and says, I'm going to go to the Philippines and I would like all of you to donate. And then Honda keeps 89% of your shit. And then you get 11. They get 11% of what you did, but yet Honda can say, "Well, we had to fly there first class. We had to stay in the Taj Mahal best freaking hotels." But when a guy like me wants to do it, or Ren wants to do it, or anybody wants to do it, and this one I'm not going to cover, you're going to fuck the little guy? Well, no, fuck you and fuck what you think, and that's good. Write it down. Try to throw it at me in mud, because I'm just going to take a shower, clean myself up, and do it again. I'm not going to stop you from allowing me to help my way. If you can't give me a positive way of doing it and you're going to throw out negative, kiss my ass, man. Stop trying to hit on the guys that are trying to do it.
Let me talk a little positive too. You get all these expats, foreigners, and all that stuff. They just want to go over there for 30 days and bag all the chicks and give them all the STDs and all that shit. Well, why don't they think to bring over a case of condoms?
No.
Save all the grief.
No, I know what you mean. And again, I'm only talking about those guys, and I'm talking about those guys that are really shitty freaking charities. They go online and like, yes, I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save this little girl in the Philippines because of surgery. But that's all bullshit for all them scammers that are out there that are trying to make it hard for us guys. Fuck you too. I hope I find you so I can burn your house down.
Well, that'd be easy. All you gotta do is
I really wouldn't do anything. I mean, I don't encourage violence.
go out to
I just say, you know,
and their houses are bamboo, and that stuff burns pretty hot.
it's tough. It's tough because a lot of people really want to do some good, but it's only what is that old saying in the military? It's you're only remembered by the one. You're never remembered by the 1,000 good things you do. You only remember by that one bad thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And if one charity sucks, every charity sucks. Everybody just judges you on everything bad.
They really do. And what we got to do is kind of like a band of brothers come together, save for about a year, and then we all show up at one city and we rent a little area where we could do a cook-a-thon, cook all.
And you don't have to help out the Filipinos. It's such a bad crime. And why do you think that I sound like everybody else when I say I'm going to show credibility on where my money goes, which I don't have to do any, like Ren says, I don't have to show the PDF files, but if I'm going to show you receipts, what is so wrong with me to give back to a country that I'm at? Well, no, I don't get offended, Jim Derry. I don't get offended really easy. I really don't. You're not bothering me.
Nobody, wherever he lives, he's never showed his face, like I do every time. He never shows his face. I've never seen his face. Well, because he don't care about charitables and donations and all that stuff.
Well, the reason I asked is and again, Dory, you can keep continuing, but I don't get offended really easy. I don't. It's just I like laughing at my jokes, and I like laughing and being positive in life. So if that's angry, I don't know what you call angry. But the reason I asked,
I'm going back to my ex, she always made me laugh.
The reason I asked, Bob, is because John Doe goes on another station and he says, "Oh, we have another e-beggar." But he doesn't come on the show and really doesn't tell me why he feels the way he does. He doesn't have to do anything he don't want to. But if you're going to criticize me, I'd like to see what you have to say. You know what I mean?
Well, John Doe, he's a psychiatrist. That's what he does. And, he's helped me a lot of times. He's saved me a lot, I do
and I don't say nothing bad. I want to know how to do it if he has a better idea how to go about it. Because again, I've seen a lot of suffering. I'm not speaking because I lived out in the street, or I've seen the suffering in the war. I've seen the suffering in the military. Yeah. I've seen the suffering. And every day you look out, if you open your eyes, there's suffering. So how can I fix it? Instead of going to another channel and telling people, "Oh, we got an e-beggar," or he sounds like everybody else saying this. Well, you know what? How do I fix it? How do we fix it that somebody can actually, while he's there, make a difference and help?
I personally think that he could answer all your questions and comments and all that stuff, but you got to talk one-on-one. Get a hold of him on John Doe, whatever it is, and say, "Hey, man, we need to talk about this. We'll talk from logo to logo. Skype me."
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I would really like him to Skype me. You have help all you want on your own dime. That's true. I have my own money. I don't spend my money. Lots of people use the port, and you're right. You're right. But I'm not using anybody, and I'm not forcing anyone, and I'm not doing anything wrong by saying if you guys would like to help, that would be more than great. If you don't, I'm still going to use my own money. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. And in the Philippines, because they don't have enough money to survive there. Well, maybe it's because it's not enough of us to care. We care so much about other countries. Maybe while we're there, we can play a bigger part. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because I was in the military and I saw the shit that I saw, that I see things different than other people. You know what I mean?
I never had the opportunity to go fight in a foreign war, but I had war on the streets all my life. Drug wars and shit, and I came out pretty good. A lot of people came up messed up and dead because they crossed their path with me.
No, dude, let me tell you, there's a lot of suffering.
Yeah, a lot of people suffer. I mean, they learn the hard way, and it don't matter if I had to go overseas to fight a war. I fought a war in our own country on this land, and protecting my rights from other druggies coming on my property and trying to do nasty things to me and my cars and trucks and stuff, animals. So, I don't know what you call it. You call it a home war. I'm the defender of this land. You cross this land, you're just like Kevin says, you're in a hole.
Well, and again, guys, feel free and then jump in. I mean, I don't want to feel like me and Bob are taking over the show. Hey, and it's.
I'm gonna cut it off pretty soon.
Okay, all right. And again, everyone's entitled to online. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I take very good care of my family, and there's nothing wrong. That's the problem with society nowadays. You got more haters than lovers, and people feel that if you don't play a part in your society, you're the last one to talk. You're not even helping your country, let alone if you want to help some other country. But then you'll sit online and then you'll sit online and talk about how everybody else is doing positive things, maybe not up to your standards, and that's why I love Kevin's show. I love when Bob comes on. I love it when Fred comes on, Sentai comes on, the other Fred, when subscribers come on, and John Doe. Thank you.
Well,
and
we learn
really
from each other. That's the thing. We learn a lot from each other.
No,
and who not to trust on this show.
Yeah, well, and John Doe took it very professionally. I appreciate that, John Doe. Again, I've never heard anything bad about you. I just saw comments that you had made, and I would really, just bring it to me and help me, help me do better for myself in regards to trying to help. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all of you guys. It's just the positive and negative feedback that you guys offer, because it's going to make a better person out of me and doing the right thing. So thank you.
Well, just like I said, you need to get a hold of him, talk one-on-one.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to learn. You'll learn a whole lot from that, man.
Hey, Jerry.
Very smart.
Yeah, and again, we're up against a big wall. We're up, like I was telling Kevin the other day in Sentai, we're up against a big wall. There's a lot of people that hate people that are trying, and I mean really hate the people that are trying to help. Comments all over the place, not now, but then. Well, why are you helping? Why aren't you helping yourself? You know what? If I wasn't okay, then I wouldn't be concerned. But I'm going to be there for a year, so I want to play a part and help them. Maybe it might not make a dent, but when I meet my creator, I'm going to say I did the best I can for others, myself, and my family. And I didn't just think of myself. And that's the problem with society. They only think of themselves.
I've met Jesus 3 times already, man, and he just wasn't ready for me. He says, I'm going to send you back down there. You could do more good down there than up here with me.
Yeah, so, Philippine bound. I've never heard anything bad about John Doe, honestly. And that's like, people always try to tell me, like, talk about Sentai. They're always asking me questions about Ren. I can only tell you the good that I've seen in him, because he's also a person, a private man, and he's entitled to his privacy. And I can't say, people think that I don't want to answer. But honestly, Philippine bound, I'm very new to here. Look at what they said about Hammond. Hammond said that he was the worst troll, and Mr. Hammond is like, "Hi, Julio, I love your content today. I didn't like it today. I didn't like it yesterday, but I liked it today. This is awesome. Very good guy, very professional to me. He doesn't say nothing disrespectful, and John Doe has yet to say anything bad. So again, I hope I don't have to see that bad side. I hope I don't have to see the bad side of anybody."
Yep, he's 100% there. So if anybody that you need to talk to, psychology or whatever,
and I appreciate and I appreciate the feedback. Lots of foreigners are right. Yeah, no, and you're right. And you're right. I give John Doe credit. One day I saw that little lady. But honestly, John Doe. And I mean, Sentai and Bob will tell you, because Bob knows me a little bit from talking to me. I was very careful, about having friends and being careful. I always knew I had to pay for something because you're not going to have a little lady with you trying to give you the directions and here to go, where to go. And Trixie was always busy with Ren doing family things. So I couldn't always ask them to be with me. So I would definitely, yeah, you're going to pay for it. But I was careful to have friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I would have met you there, though. Within the first couple months I was there. Yeah, we could have had a blast.
Well, it's always nice to have a friend and have an ally.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I would have had more fun with Nikko than I ever did with that blah, blah, blah chick. You know, at least I would have been able to seen things to get stuck in foreign villages like you did and stuff like that. You know, that sounds like fun to me. You know, me and my cane walking around, Harley could walk and shit. You know, I'd rather Harley walk than sit there for 7 months I sat there until my airplane ticket came on, you know. And I called the airlines and they said that it was too early and I had to wait till the date to get out of there. My return flight, or it would have cost me $700. I didn't. So I just lined up and stuck it out and went for one girl there. I had my Filipina. Hey, I'm done. You know, it didn't work. Oh well.
Hey, you know, and it is, you know, it's one of those, you know, it's one of those things, you know, it's one of those things that I'm waiting for the backlash. When I say, you know, Kevin's, you know, won me, you have won me, Sentai has won me, many good people have won me. I'm ready for it. You know, I'm ready for the trolls. I'm ready for everything. I'm not going anywhere. You know, I don't go anywhere. I work. I take care of my family. I do everything, and I'm still going to enjoy making my shows. What good is good if you don't have bad? You know, so you take the good with the bad, and you make the best out of the both of them.
That chick there, that picture of that chick where my ugly mug is usually at, right there in the corner. She's in Hong Kong. Her name's Esther. And I was going to go back to the Philippines. She owns like 10 acres and 2 houses. And she's making money in Hong Kong. That's her bank or retirement or whatever. You know. And I wasn't going to go there and have any kids anyways. Can't do that anyways. I'm kind of fixed. Yeah. So, you know, I was going to hook up with her. But Nikko, I'll turn you on to her, man. She's a good woman.
Hey, I'm single. I don't have really anybody. I've been a single father for God Jesus for 12, 13 years. So I mean, it's time for me to stop meeting.
And I mean, I'm not going back ever, and she's gonna be there. I'd never ask any of those ladies ever to get married. That would be the worstest thing ever, unless you got a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Nah. Next time when I go, I'm not. It's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be very careful. You know, and be observant of things and just enjoy myself. You know, and just like I said, I'm waiting for the backlash. I have good friends. I have good subscribers. I have good people around me. They're gonna backlash every chance they get. You know.
Well, this girl here, she just wants a really good man that's gonna support her. You know, her heart is her support, not money wise. Love her to death. Have a little boom boom every other day. You know, have a real man like you. You know.
Well, I mean, I think
you know, I'm saying like you know, because
you flatter me. I try to be good.
Your dream, okay? Her land's in Bohol, the island over, and they live out in the province a bit, but they got real houses like American houses.
Yeah,
and well, a couple here and there, but she's saving up all her pesos to build a new house. So. You know, I think I'm gonna
hold on, guys.
Let her go and say, hey, I've got a friend that
Yeah.
You know, I got a friend that might be interested. Rather say, you know. Okay, Kevin, I'll let you go, brother.
Yeah, another day, man. Another day.
Fun. It's fun. I like to watch this show of yours. what is it? 2 hours of going on to, or what?
Well, it just hit 3 hours.
Holy smokes! I don't think I want to watch it that long. But
time just flies by when you're having fun.
Yeah, when you're yakking. Yeah. Okay, bro. Catch you later.
That happens.
Tap her light. Don't tap her out at all. And always stay sexy, stay hungry, and get laid.
Hey, Roberto, you're not at work today? I'm just saying that because you're on the show quite a bit. Thought maybe you were at work. Well, you guys, I'm gonna call it a day. You guys check out Philippine Bounds. Good show. Quite informative. Jerry has some good stuff that you guys might be interested in, especially if you guys have a
and remember, guys, always smash that like button.
He
smash the like button on the way out.
Have an answer for you. So go check out his channel. Check out a whole bunch of different people's channels. Everybody has something different to share. You know, don't be skittish to check out people's channels. Step outside of this expat community. Check out other people's shows. Don't be a hater. You know, don't always just be have a negative attitude. Why? Go out, have fun. You know, go outside. leave the keyboards. You know, it's a beautiful day here. I'm gonna go out, do some yard work, do some cleanup, do some stuff around the house here. You know, have a good time. Hell, if you're in the Philippines, shit, go out, have a damn good time.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can do. You know, don't let your ass grow roots on the chair.
I agree.
You know, there's a lot
Bob,
of good
if
things.
You want to and Kev, always thank you so much, guys. All thank you. Give them some thumbs up. Give Kev some thumbs up. Thank you for joining. You guys could have been anywhere, but you came here. Again, John Doe, thank you for the positive. Philippine Bound, thank you for having my back. And Freddie and Bob, if you want to introduce me, and it'd be great. There's nothing wrong with having friends. And yes, I can still boom at my age pretty well. And I think that's pretty much it on my end, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Fred, have a great day. Bob, be safe. Sentai 7, always a pleasure, hermano. Always my pleasure, brother. And Kevin, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you, Kevin, for bringing me on. Nico, always.
Or anytime.
Always, man. Thank you very much, Fred.
Good.
Everybody on the panel and everybody that commented and was here, you know, was very constructive. There was a few that were, you know, trying to ruffle feathers, but we're not going to run channels like that no more. So thank you again, Kevin. Staying strong and running your show. Thank you very much, man. And remember, guys, always stay thirsty and smash that like button on the way out.
Woo-woo!
Yep. Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks for hanging out. And you know, about having a new sheriff in town. Well, you know, if you guys take care of your own house, take care of your own backyard, you know, you don't need no sheriff. You know, just worry about your own ass. Worry about yourself. You know, that's all you need. I ain't gonna have nobody tell me what to do in my own house and in my own yard. You know, that's take somebody come in my yard, take a peek in my window, see what happens. That's gonna have a rude awakening.
Rude awakening.
Like I said, I don't go in your house. I don't go, stay out of my house. And hey, you know, and you people that say you guys are gonna stay away and go into hibernation, and you guys are gonna quit YouTube and quit this and quit that. Well, anyway, just let it go, right? You know, don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Just worry about what you're doing, what your family's doing. If you can't fix it, leave it alone. Santai 7, thanks for coming by.
No problem, buddy. Anytime.
Yep. And Nikko, you know, you open up your own channel. That's all the power to you. There's, you know, competition is always good, you know. And you know, if you need help, I'm always here to help you. I'm here to help everybody. I don't care. Hell, you know, stay true to yourself. I got 2 channels. You know, this channel here, I got over 300 and something subscribers, and I only been on for less than 3 months, and I got over 300. That means I got over what? I got a shitload of people that support me. You know.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because again, I didn't get to where I got without no help, and I would never ever try to over like, you know, step on anyone's toes, and always and you know, it's good to have support from you, from Sentai, from anybody that wants to help. Again, I do it because I enjoy it, and of course I definitely want to be able to continue to do good things and bring, you know, a smile to someone's face, or you know, or just even get you to have a better day.
Yeah, we all live in, you know, we all live in each other's neighborhood. There's nothing wrong about being neighbors. You know, some neighbors are friendly, some neighbors are keep to themselves, and some neighbors are like a pain in the ass. And those neighbors, you know, you know, those guys you don't talk to. And the other neighbors that keep to themselves, you just wave at and you just do your own thing. You know, but the other neighbors you have a block party with. Well, you pick who your neighbors are.
You know, Big Kev, that is a great analogy, a very great analogy. I like that. You know, it's like it is true. There's people that's neighbors where you just see them and they, you know, they're like, hey, what's up? And all of a sudden they flip you off, you know, the minute you turn your back. But then you got the others that are block party. That's a great analogy. I like that. That's the way this community seems to be at the moment, you know, but I feel that, you know, as long as we start pulling together and start, you know, like, you know, forget the guys that are sitting there putting the fingers up, you know, just pull together and support each other. Positivity.
Yeah. Well, I pick who my neighbors are. That's how it is. You know, you don't have to invite your neighbors over. You don't have to know who your neighbors are. I know who my neighbors are. I invite my neighbors over to my house. See? Or you could just block your neighbors. I did that too. That's how it is. All right, you guys. Welcome to the bullpen. This is Big Kevin. I'm calling in a day. You guys be safe. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you all later on. Talk to you guys. Bye.